Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video. If you're new to the channel, I'm Demon Fox. This is my 1988 Mustang GT, aka the Red Demon. We're going to get out here and try to get a little bit of stuff done on the car today. I got a few packages right here. We're going to open up here in just a minute. Got some parts that need to get on installed on the car. I know I haven't made a video in a while, guys. We've just been going live, and there's a couple good reasons. Haven't had time to get out here, and haven't had any parts to put on the car, so I've been waiting on parts. I got some in yesterday. We're gonna open them up, like I said, here in a minute or so. But if you are new to the channel, this is the Red Demon. Nothing fancy about her, guys. We just replaced the oil pump, put a Millen standard oil pump in there, competition cam, timing chain. I got videos on that. Other than that, just the GT upper and lower intake is the only thing that I've actually changed on the engine, other than just freshening up all the gaskets and all that good stuff. And we went ahead and got a new timing chain cover because those things will pit out where that water flows through there. And mine was really bad because it used to leak. So got a new one of them, water pump of course. But yeah, nothing fancy, guys. Of course, this is a budget channel, and that's the way I have to do things. That's just how it is. Some things I have spent the money on, like the rear axles for the 5-low conversion. We went ahead and got the Mosers, which they really wasn't, but like I think 20 bucks more than the Yukon. So, things, of course, I understand you got to buy. I mean, that's how it is. The K-member, we are running a tubular K-member, even though I know you can't see it on kind of the headers and all that. But, that was something else I got on the cheap because that's one of the older versions of the QA1s. The reason why I like those QA1s is because you can run the factory front control arms and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna stop talking now because I know you guys are probably curious of what's in this box right here, man. I wonder what that right there could be. You guys seen the hood decal seal. Like I said, I've had that for a while. Oh, not something more. Alright, so let's get this one open up first. I got a razor blade. Okay. Alright, there's the 2 clamps it was supposed to come with. I'm hoping this is going to fit, guys. I'm not sure if it's going to fit, man. And it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like 8 bucks for the 2 clamps and this piece here. So I'm hoping it'll fit 70mm. I'm not sure, but we got to do something about that elbow. So we got a coupler right here. This is, I think it was a 3.5 to a 3-inch. And of course we got the bands to go with it. And typical turbo bands, which is good because I don't want to come loose from the throttle body. So got them 2 pieces. This right here should be the main thing that I was needing. Other than that, of course. They got this thing really packaged. So hopefully we can make all this work, man. I think I got with that little old 3-inch because I actually have an adapter or extension in there already, so we can always extend that piece out to fit this, but hopefully we can get it all fit together. I got it protected, that's for sure, and this wasn't that expensive either. I think this was $13 on eBay. And that's a 3-inch piece of aluminum, 90, that we're going to put up there on the throttle body with the coupler. So it'll go on there like that, of course. Then we'll put it on the throttle body and see if we can eliminate that rubber elbow, because it ain't worth the crap, man, that's for sure. It ain't going to work. So here we go. We got our little Ford Genuine box, man. let's open it up, see what we got up in here. Oh, look at there. You know, I've never actually had one of these, guys. All the Mustangs I've ever owned, none of mine ever had one of these on it. But this is, of course, the distributor boot. And it is original Ford, brand new. And we're going to get this thing right here installed on the distributor. Like I said, I've never actually had one of them things on none of my Mustangs. They've always been gone. So that's the parts we need to get installed, guys. Like I said, we need to get this DEI right here installed on the starter wire. So I think that's what we're probably going to do next, is get set up. Try to get those brackets right there off so we can get that starter wire slid into here. And my main concern is the driver's side, because it's going to come up by this header. I don't know about that side of it yet. We may have to end up getting another piece of this. I'm not sure. So let's get set up, get those brackets off, and see if we can't get this stuff right here installed. Alright, so I got to lightly squeeze in the vise. So what we're going to have to do is open this right here up to where this wire. So I'm going to try to do this without actually destroying my wire. Because if these wires actually have a naked spot on them, they won't work on these cars, man. I done went through that problem one time already. Been a while since I did this, guys. And there we go. Now we need to do is get this piece of rubber off, and we'll start sliding our heat sheath on there. It was pretty much just the same process, guys, getting this side over here off. Once you get it worked out a little bit, you can take your pair of channel locks and grip on that thing and just kind of roll it over and get it out. But I got all the old wire loom off of it. So let's get the DEI stuff installed, and then we'll get these right here put back on the car. So I'm gonna kind of lay it up there and see whereabouts it it needs to go. Because like I said, I don't know if I need to get a piece to put on this end. So let me lay it up here real quick, guys, and see whereabouts I need to place. The placement of this right here needs to be. And we'll fit, work, function, all that good stuff. And then we'll get these right here installed back on. I laid up underneath there, got it kind of mocked up into place to about where I think it needs to go. And we're gonna try to get as you see, I got the DI on there. Right about here where the end of this is where we're gonna put the bracket on the passenger side. So what I'm gonna try to do is see if I can get this over the DI stuff. So let's see if we can. Might be a struggle. Oh, look at there. There we go. And that should be where that bracket right here goes. And it'll go back on this way, like that. And then we'll just smash it back down on there, of course. And we'll lay back up underneath there and figure out where this bracket goes. I'll be able to squeeze it on there with these channel locks. See, oh yeah. So we'll try not to squeeze it hard. It ain't really got to be super hard on there. Just want to hold it into place. And there we go, that's got that one. So it'll bolt up to the side of the engine like this. This will go to the starter. And this right here come around like this. And then this go up to the solenoid. And I think we got enough of sheath right in this area here to keep the heat off the header. So I'm gonna lay back up underneath there and figure out where I need to put this bracket. Got that one on. I crawled underneath there, laid everything the way I wanted to, bolted the bracket up, you know, all that good stuff. And I got me a mark right here. So what I'm gonna do is roll this up like I did on this side right here. I'm gonna have to do this all the way down just so I can get this rubber grommet on. I should have actually slid it in from that side, but we'll get it on there. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which way it is. Okay, so it's going to have to go on like this. Man, I hope I can get it past this. I wish there was a way I could stretch it back open. But it's been conformed that way for so long. There we go. Might be a little bit better. Let's see. Now we're getting past this tag. There we go. All right, got it slid up there to my marks. It'll be about right there. So we'll put this on, it goes this way. I might be able to get it with this. Let's see here. Get it around here. There we go. All right. Starter wire's ready to put in. I need to smash that one down a little bit more. I didn't smash it down real tight. So I'm ready to stick this bad boy right here in the car, and then we'll get working on something else. Starter wire's installed. Got it going down. I actually had plenty, so I actually pushed it up this way to get it away from that header, but we still got that DI on it. And it goes down. Of course, we are retaining the factory brackets. Let me see if I can get down here and show you guys. But we used everything the way it's supposed to go. Well, it's hard for you guys to see. So much cluster going on up in here, but right there's the bracket. Right here my finger is. That's going right up there. And right here, it's hard for you guys to see, but right there on the other side of my finger is where the other bracket is, right there. So, got it in, got it bolted up back there on the starter. Everything is up and out of the way. It's not gonna hit the harmonic balancer. So that's in, that's done. And oh, let me get up. And I also have the ground wire installed, which mine bolts right there, the tip of my finger where that bolt is, and goes down in between the power steering bracket and the block. And then I got it coming up right down through here, and then it comes up And boom, there's the ground wire. All right, so super easy to do, not hard to do. So what I want to do now is go ahead and get these little radiator seals installed real quick. Won't take long to do those. Get those installed, and then we will work on getting this thing right here mocked up and see how it's going to work out. So let's get set up, see if I can get you guys at a good angle so you can see what I'm doing here. It's going to be kind of hard to do this, but just so you'll kind of get an idea where these things go. But let me get it set up and we'll get those installed real quick. Alright, so hopefully I got enough light where you guys can see. I know it's going to be hard for you guys to see where I'm going, but this thing goes right down in between here. And the first thing I need to do is I need to pop out these right here, the little holes right there. So those little Christmas trees or whatever you want to call them will actually hold this thing into place. There's one more right there. Alright, let me grab a couple of these little Christmas trees. Now of course it's just a little push pin and it comes with them, like I said. And what we want to do is this thing just feeds right down in here, like so. Like I said, I know it's hard for you guys to see what I'm doing, but you kind of get the gist of it, where this thing goes. And you just line it up with this hole here. So it should be like right in that area right there. And then we'll just take our little pin. And boom. Push it into place. And that's where those go. And all that does is just keeps the air from passing in by the radiator. It just helps divert more air into there. So that's why we're going to put them back on there. They designed them for a reason, and we're going to run them. So let me put the other two little pins in this side, and we'll jump over on the other side. Same thing on this side. Pop these out. One more down here. There we go. Now this side is going to have, both sides are the same. They got this little flap right here because once, you know, one side will fit either. It don't matter which side you use. So this pin here goes right here. Got one more down here. Things a little aggravating to get in, that's for sure. There we go. Alright, we'll go underneath and put that last one in down at the bottom. And then our last one goes right here. Like I said, guys, it don't matter what side goes where, they're both universal. And then that's it. So what that's going to do is help deflect some air, more air into our radiator. Alright, so I know I was just going to show you guys the hood and cowl seal, but this thing was fighting me. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but I got it in. I tried to put it behind the cups, but that wasn't going to work either, so I got to go in front of the cups. But right here, as you see, does not want to fasten down, and the same for the other side. But all the other ones are pretty much in. It's got some waves in it here and there, but there's really nothing I can do about that. And of course, scratched up my paint. Darn it. One little scratch right there, but I took the hinges out. You see I got this one out because I was going to put the cups on front of these, but it pushes this up way too high, and I think it's going to interfere with the way the hood's going to shut. And of course this side, this little bracket right here that holds it in place come loose. So the hood's just going to have to hold these corners down. Now when I took this cup out, I'm glad I did, but look at here, guys. Rip the dream. Brand new cup. So I guess I had to order another one of those. I don't know how that happened, but it's tore. So the hooded cowl seal is easy to put in, guys. You just pull your O-ing off. If you don't have an O-ing, you'll see the little slots that those things go in. Just cuss at it a couple times like I did and you'll get it close enough. So, alright, that's in. Got the starter wire installed, ground wire routed. So now what I want to do is get over here on this elbow and get this thing right here figured out and see if these two pieces right here are going to work. I'm not going to put the distributor boot on right yet, you know, because we still got to set the timing and all that good stuff. I don't know, I might stick it on there just to see what it looks like. But let's get over here and get started on this elbow, see if this one that I ordered is going to work or not. Alright, so let's get this piece right here removed. And then we can start messing with the other, seeing if we can get it to work or not. So I'm going to grab my coupler first. Hopefully I didn't get it too big. It looks like it might be. And yep, too big. Of course. So that's no bueno. Way too big. That sucks too. And there's no way I can reduce it. Don't have any other way. So the pipe's going to come out like this right here, basically. Hopefully. If not, might have to cut some of this off in order to get it fit, but we must definitely get it to work. So it might be a little long, but that's good. I was wanting to I'd rather this piece here be long than too short. So I'm gonna have to get searching and see if I can find another one the right size. So that puts a damper on that, guys. Of course, as always, something holding up the build. All right, guys, my adapter didn't work. I hate that. I wish it would have, but you know, it is what it is. Hood to cowl seal is installed. It's pretty easy to do once you do it yourself. No problem, man. Just drive it down in there and you're good to go. Of course, it's not going to be perfect because it is aftermarket. We got the starter wire installed, ground wire installed, got the radiator seals installed also. And there was something, excuse me, there was something I forgot to mention, guys. Some of you probably actually noticed it, but the AC lines are in. The dryer's installed, already buttoned up, everything's installed. I did all this off camera, of course. This line here, I actually went right down in between the alternator, down through here, and right down through there, across through here, guys. Basically in between the alternator and that piping. I just stuck the hose around my knee and just bend it, just kept test fitting it till I got it the way I want it. Like I said, I got it coming around here, over in there, coming up, and boom, tying right in there. So all that's done, and I highly recommend putting this stuff right here on before you hook it up. Because with this new condenser, man, that thing did not want to come apart. So I had to go, I had to learn the hard way. I had to end up feeding it on this way and doing it all while it was hooked up, and that was a pain in the butt. But I got it on, it's done. I would highly recommend putting some of this stuff on there because you are next to all that heat right over here at the bottom of the turbo. So I would highly recommend at least getting you a piece of that or wrapping it in something, guys. But all the AC is done. Orifice tube is installed right there, going down through there, and then it comes up right through here and ties right into the firewall. So yeah, getting close, guys, getting close, man. Looking good, looking good. So I'll get to order some more parts. Get another cup. I'm probably gonna have to buy two just to get one, I'm pretty sure. So I'll get to order some more parts, get the right adapter so we can get this elbow cut, because I'm sure we're gonna have to cut this thing to fit the car and all that good stuff, but no big deal. We can handle it, can't we, guys? So that's it, man. I just need to get some more parts ordered. Like I said, I hope this video wasn't too long for you. I know it's not really super in depth. If any of you guys got any questions, drop me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I sure would appreciate it if you would consider. Yeah. So that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you stopping by, checking out the video, and I will see you in the next one.